And we're back. And we're back. This is why I like teaching students how to do division with two-digit divisors. Really, it doesn't matter how big the divisors are. This is why. Because I can teach you how to get them correct. I can teach it that quickly. The problem is whether or not you want to go through the steps to get it correct. So from this point on, from now on, never are you allowed to tell me,
I'm just not good at division.
no, instead of saying I'm just not good at division, what you must say is,
I'm too lazy to do the work.
you can't say I'm not good at division. You must now say I'm too lazy to do it. Because you all know how to multiply by 1 through 9. Every single one of you can do that, right? Easy. And if you can do that, that makes this very, very simple. So I can tell right now, just by watching, those that are going to be great at division and those that are just too lazy. So go through it quick. Jason, 27 times 1.
27.
JJ, 27 times 2. 54. Sanaya, 27 times 3. 81. Alize, 27 times 4. Izzy, 27 times 5. No, that can't be right. You know what I would do? Let me, real quick thing. 27, if I count by 30 and then count backwards, like if I know it's 108, 18, 28, 38, subtract 3, 35, so 135.
Yep.
Then I can count by tens, count up 30 more, and then subtract 3. But I'll go Sahana, 27 times 6. 27 times 7, Colin.
I haven't got to that one.
Okay, I'll wait. 62, 72, 92. 192 minus 3 is 189. Good. 27 times 8, Gus.
27 times what?
8.
And 6.
206.
I got 216.
216.
216.
27 times 9, Chloe. 243. Now, if I am willing to do my first 9 multiples of my divisor, everything here then becomes cake. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't want to do all this math. That doesn't mean you can't do it. That just means you're being lazy. So don't tell me you can't divide. Tell me you're just being lazy.
I'm just too lazy to do my math.
All right, so now we get to the fun part. Because now all the work's done. Now all the work is done. We got to do some subtracting, but we learned the subtracting when we were in kindergarten. Andrew, will 27 go into 8?
Yes.
No.
No.
27 will not go into 8. Andrew, will 27 go into 86?
Yes.
Yes. Which means I'm going to have a 3-digit answer. My quotient is going to be 3 digits. It's very, very, very important where you put your numbers in your quotient. I need to make sure that I put them in the correct place First of all, because it shows what they're going into. If I put the number here, it tells me that that's gone into 86. When I start throwing decimals in here, the division doesn't change anything. It is not any more difficult. But placing the decimal point, if you don't put your numbers in your quotient correctly, placing the decimal point in your quotient is going to be the problem that's going to arise. So Andrew, now I know I'm taking 27 into 86. Let's look at my multiples of 27. What's as close as I can get to 86 without going over?
27 times 3.
27 times 3, because that's 81. If I went 27 times 4, that's 108. That's too big. So I need to go 27 times 3 to give me 81. So 27 is going into 86 3 times. We said 27 times 3 is 81. And Drew, can you do 86 subtract 81? Maribel, please stop. 5. Excellent. Now, after I subtract, if I have something to bring down, I bring it down. If I have something to bring down, I bring it down. Okay, this list makes it real easy though. Because my next person, who also,
I hate division.
Morgan, you hate division, don't you?
Yeah.
See, Morgan hates division. But now Morgan, I'm going to take 27 into 51. I want to look at my list of multiples. Which one of my multiples is as close as I can get to 51 without being greater than 51?
27.
27. I can't go 27 times 2 because that's 54. That's too big. So it's going to have to be 27 times 1. And since I know 27 times 1 is 27, I get 14. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm right. Then I bring down my next number. And I get 143. And I get 143. Morgan, that wasn't so tough though, was it? When all you had to do was look at this list? Pretty easy, right? Okay. Joshua, now I need to find a multiple of 27 that is as close as I can get to 143 without going over. So what's as close as I can get to 143 without going over?
27 times 5.
27 times 5, because that is
135.
135. So that would be what, 8 when I subtract?
You went from 5 to 3. Yeah.
Oh, it should be 24, huh? Well, thank you guys. Help me out here. So this should be 243?
Yeah. That's what
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, did I take that in perfectly?
Yeah.
My goodness, without even meaning to, I did it without having any remainders. Thank you for helping me out with that. Now I got to go back to you then, Joshua. Since I messed up and I made it 14 instead of 24 when I subtracted. Joshua, I need to get a multiple of 27, as close to 243 as I can get without going over.
9.
27 times 9 is 243. Man, I'm brilliant. The only hard part about this was taking the time to list my first multiples.
Oh, yes, you're right.
You are so right.
Ooh, I love division.
Yeah, division's awesome.
This is as difficult of a division problem as I'm required to teach you this year.
Are you serious?
Wait, that's as difficult as it'll be?
2-digit divisors and 4-digit dividends.
I love
Now,
division.
Decimal points in there aren't going to change the difficulty of it. It's
Yeah.
just moving the decimal point up. So I'm not even saying that that's going to make it any more difficult. But if you will promise to list the multiples,
I promise. This is how like.
it's going to make your life much easier. Then you're going to walk out of here in a couple class times and go, yeah, division's really not that bad. I don't understand what everybody was whining about. I don't understand what everybody was whining about. Morgan?
Oh, I don't have any.
Oh, this. The only reason I called on you is because you had your hand up, so I thought that meant you wanted me to call on you. So.
We're promising.
I was going to say,
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that what if we don't always have the, the multiplication chart?
You make it. We didn't have this. I made it. All right, let's do one here. Give me. Oh, you guys are going to create the problem. Let's go with Natalie. Give me a 4-digit number.
2,368.
Really?
And Ian is not here. So Ian, if you were here, I would have called on you to give me a 2-digit number. But since you're not, boom. Kane, give me a 2-digit number. 16? 60. Okay? If I had this problem, I'd be like, I don't like it, it's too difficult. I don't care. All I want you to do is go through. List your multiples. Your first 9 multiples of 60.
You said first 9?
Yeah. If you're willing to do this step right here, then the division's going to be easy this year. If you're willing to do that step. If you're not willing to do that step, then I just don't like you very much then. You just hurt my feelings. Yeah. Especially since one of our digits in our divisors is 0.
Yeah.
Makes it really easy.
Thank you.
Thanks for the evening.
Oh, Tokyo.
Kinley! Let me ask you this, Kinley. Is 60 going to go into 2? Is 60 going to go into 23? Is 60 going to go into 236? My quotient is going to have 2 digits. My quotient's going to only have 2 digits.
Ooh.
Means my quotient's less than 100, but greater than 9. Even if I had to guess at this point, I've got a better chance than just randomly throwing something down. That's why it's important to figure out, once I do this, I haven't even done any work, and I know how many digits my quotient's going to be. I haven't had to do any real thinking.
Yay.
No real. I like not having to do any real thinking.
I think everyone does.
Trust me. Jason, I know 60 is going to go into 236. I look at my list of multiples of 60. What is as close to 236 as I can get without going over 236?
60 times 3.
60 times 3, which is 180. 3 times 60 is 180. I'm going to let somebody else do the subtraction because I messed that up last time. Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, did I mess that up? Woo! I'm just saying, Alize, did you do subtraction for me? Alize, what's 6 subtract 0?
6.
23 subtract 18. 5?
Yes.
Yes. And then I bring down the 8. Man, how do I know how many times 60 goes into 568? 568. Oh, I don't have to know that. I just got to look over here. Phew! I almost freaked out. Izzy! As close as I can get to 568 without going over, looking at my list of multiples.
I don't get it.
540.
540. So that means it's times 9.
I don't get it.
Well, because you haven't paid attention for more than 3 seconds straight. So I'll get you the next time I teach it. So I have 39, remainder 28. If I wanted to verify that, I could multiply 60 times 39. And whatever I get, I add 28 to it. And it should equal this.
Do you do that?
Yes, sir.
If you do the remainder, do you like do R to the 8? Yeah.
Yeah.
For remainder.
If you're willing to list your first 9 multiples of your divisor, the division is easy, it's golden, no problem at all. Boom! Shakalaka. Peace out. God bless. Love ya. Do something kind today.